In this video I'm going to show you how to use Excel to create a scatter plot. The group discussion question for Module 2, Week 1 requests that you take a scatter plot and take a picture of it and put it in Excel. So I'm going to run through a way to do that. So first we need to be able to find our data sets. The data set for the discussion question was Oasis. All the data sets are found under Resources, Student Resources. You can go to Data Sets and it'll allow you to download the entire data set for every single chapter. So you click Excel, say I want these Excel data sets. We're going to save it somewhere. I've already saved it, so I'm going to cancel this. So once you've saved it, there's another Excel file, another one, and go in there. So I'm going to go into Chapter 2 here and find an interesting data set to work with. Oh, there's an interesting data set. So we're going to use this data set, so I'll click on that to open it, and it brings up an X and a Y variable. So that's what we need to create a scatter plot. We need two quantitative variables. It truly doesn't look that interesting, but we'll still use it. So we want to plot these. So to plot them, first we grab the data that we want to use, and we continue holding the left mouse button and select the entire group of data that we want to use. Then we simply go to Insert, and there's a button for Scatter. So we click that, click this first one, Scatter with only markers, and we've got a scatter plot. It's one of the simpler functions in Excel. So you can change the layout, you can change the chart title here, label your axes. Remember to do that. The discussion board one, I have specific instructions on what I want you to put there. You can click the axes and the grid lines to format this in any beautiful way you choose. But this is the basic scatter plot. If you wanted to calculate the correlation between these two variables, as we talk about in section 2.2, there's a great Excel function. You click equals and you type CORREL, and you open parentheses, and you select the first array of data, which is just a group of numbers. So this is the format that you always have to enter these functions in. So the first is an array, so that means a set of numbers. Then you have to put a comma, and then it says, okay, now what's the next set you want to look at for correlation? So we select the next set. We close parentheses, click enter, and these apparently have a 0.5 correlation. You tell me whether that's a strong correlation or not. So one way to get your graph into the discussion board, if you click the graph, you can actually copy the graph. You can copy that, you can paste it into something like Paint. So if I press Control V or paste, there's my graph. All right, so then you can save this as a not a PNG, you want it to be a JPEG file, and save it whatever you're going to remember it as, and you can attach that in your discussion board post. I also want you to save this file that actually contains the data as well as your scatter plot. And when you save that, it'll be an XLS file. We'll also be attaching those to the discussion board post. Another way to do this would be to do a print screen, or if you have this snipping tool, the snipping tool that comes with some of the versions of Windows is really simple to use. Just click New, and it snips and copies it. But that should get you to a scatter plot. There are also a lot of other tutorials online about how to make scatter plots and formatting.